Welcome back to another video. So with today, just a quick update. I've spent most of my day editing today, and at the moment I'm actually only uploading for one product. And so I didn't really have too much to edit today, which is like a first. Usually I have a lot to edit and I spend maybe 6 hours editing of the day. But today I didn't really have too much to edit because I have one account that I'm doing for TikTok shop, and I've got a problem with my TikTok shop, so I'm waiting to get that resolved. And so I wouldn't be uploading for that account until that issue or problem has been resolved. And so it's been kind of a chill day today, which is kind of rare. But really, I should have spent more time today doing product research. I mean, not product research, but planning. I could have spent more time planning today, but I didn't. That's one thing I could have done better for sure with today. But it is what it is. Tomorrow I'll work harder, try and get everything back to square one. I should have filmed a bit more over the weekend, but I didn't. I don't know, it's been tough, thinking of just how the last maybe 4 to 5 months, I've been really struggling hard in terms of trying to just build back the momentum that I had. So I had a huge momentum towards the end of last year, and that was before I started documenting everything. But I had a huge momentum going up towards the end of last year, and literally the last month I made probably 15K, in December. I mean, understandable because it's Q4 as well, but then really that momentum should have kept going a little bit after as well, but it just never did, and partly because I didn't find the right products to do. And I'm still at this stage where I'm trying to look for products and not sure what, I don't know, it's just nothing good I think is popping up for me. So then I don't know, been struggling really hard with it. Feels like I'm heading nowhere. I'm not doing anything right. It feels like the world's against you, which is, it's kind of hard, to think about, but then I know in myself that I can't give up. I got to keep pushing it, because it's going to work, right? It's worked for others. There's no doubt it can't work for me. I just need to keep going and pushing myself, to work harder. But basically, that's where I'm at in terms of dropshipping. It's a little difficult, but it's great because I've got also people along my side who are able to help me and want to help me. So one of the guys that I'm a creator for, he is very helpful in terms of wanting to teach me and really trying to help me. And he's finding ways of trying to get me to learn how to find a good product. And this is something that I think I don't want to talk about too much on YouTube, but the mentorship that I'm in compared to the people that I've found when I'm being a creator and having them teach me has become more valuable because I don't know why, but they just have. And it's, could be because, the mentors in the program are constantly talking about and seeing the same thing over and over again. I'm sure they're just repeating themselves so many times that, they're probably just sick of always saying the same thing. And so whenever I'm on a call with them, at times they probably are just repeating themselves a lot because, honestly, everyone probably goes through the same problems. And so having to see the same videos over and over again and repeating themselves a lot is probably a lot. And so, trying to want to help each person and trying to find different ways to help each person is probably also very difficult because they're facing hundreds of different students every single day, and so it's more difficult for them. So I understand that, and I guess the people that I'm creating for, they're probably only talking to maybe 5 to 10 people a day, probably less. And so because they're talking to less people, or less people who are learning, that they can kind of pour more effort and more energy into those people. And so, they can teach more and bring on to what they know more to those people. But then It's also depends on the mentor and the person you have who you're creating for, because I've tried for other creators where they're just I don't know, they're just not very super talkative people, and so it's a bit hard to connect with them, and yeah, and they don't, I guess like they're still learning at the same time as well. Whereas this group that I've joined, they've been in the game for a while, and you know, they know a lot, and so they're trying to help other people a lot more as well. And so I don't know, having that, it just made me realize how it's so much more important to find people that you can work well with, because like, again, not everyone you can work well with, but if you can find a few people in the world that you can actually work well with, they can actually help you so much more with your journey, and teaching you what they know. So yeah, that's been my experience. If you have the opportunity to become creators for other people, you should absolutely do it. But just know that you should probably try a few other people to eventually where you find someone that you connect really well with, and that you realize that they actually want to help you as well. And then those are probably the people that you want to stick around for. And, you know, while they help you, you help them, and, you know, it's a win-win situation. And that's basically where I'm at right now, trying to find those kinds of right people that I can like be with. But obviously it's hard, you know, it takes some time. It doesn't take like a week or 2 weeks to be able to find someone like that, or even, you know, just like, doesn't take 1 or 2 weeks after like helping create videos for these people for you to understand what kind of people they actually are. So yeah, like obviously like, you know, it's not going to be easy and it's not really quick, but yeah, that's just something that I've experienced that I think is pretty cool. Maybe something that you guys can bring onto yourselves if you guys are at a point where you can become a creator for other people, and you want to seek, you know, kind of like someone that can like kind of teach you and be a mentor to you. This is probably one of the biggest ways that you can do it. I never saw it like that, and I never had anyone tell me this when I was in my beginning stage, which is like no one really told me that I could be a creator for other people, and use those creators or use those people that you're a creator for to basically teach you, and, you know, they're basically mentors. And yeah, I never had anyone say something like that to me, or, you know, teach me about it or tell me about it. And so hopefully there's someone out there watching this video and they, you know, are in the beginning stage and they clearly need help. This is the way I think is the best for beginners. But it's harder, especially if you haven't made much revenue. It's harder to become a creator for other people. So yeah, I guess that's the first hurdle you got to go through. But after you've like made some money and you're able to join and be creators for more people, definitely take up the opportunity. But yeah, gonna end this video here. It's quite a long one for today, 8 minutes. Haven't done an 8-minute video in a while. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something about, you know, trying to be a creator, or, you know, how you can become mentors and find mentors and stuff. This is the way I would do it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.